So we are live, and the thriller for contest between India and Pakistan has finally over, with India winning the match comfortably by 6 wickets.
But
And
when
we are
was it a
joined by
thriller?
yeah, means we were expecting a thriller, but yeah, we are joined by Saurav and Gaurav and Saptarshi. So yes,
No, Star Sports was just forcing us to believe that it would be a thriller. Seeing the New Zealand match, I didn't expect a thriller.
yeah. So
It would
your
have been an
views,
upset, rather, if Pakistan would have won.
absolutely.
Yeah, Pakistan was absolutely abysmal. They were all the way. They were thrashed by India.
Yeah, maybe the only thriller part was whether Kohli could complete that century by the end or not.
Yeah, I thought when the Gill's wicket was gone, there was some twist and turns. Might be there some twist and turns, but
And that
there was
yeah,
Shreyas Iyer played very aggressively. That kind of situation.
and I believe Shreyas Iyer could be a game changer in this tournament with the way he can play the spin, and he can be. I think the way he can hit those sixes with the sheer power and spin. I think those are very much crucial for if you talk about the Champions Trophy. And I think the way Shears
Yes,
played, I think that was
Shreyas
some
has,
kind of a knock.
Shreyas has proved in several times. I mean, yeah, you can see in the World Cup as well. He was the way he was hitting against the spin, especially leg spin, and he has some phenomenal stats in number four, and he's proving day by day since the England series as well
And
that
not to
he.
spin. I think against short ball also he was brilliant. Against Harry Stroke, he was testing with the
Yeah,
short
rather,
ball and he
I
was
think that
brilliant.
short ball
I
player
think
has become a bit outdated. He looks good now. He did it against Mark Wood, he did it against Huddy Stroff, so he looks confident against the short put deliveries now. I think in that off season he has worked a lot behind the door, so
yeah,
it's no more a problem for him.
absolutely. So we are waiting for comments to come. So in the meantime, what went wrong for Pakistan? Like considering the way they were only two down in 27, I think 28 or 30 overs, then what do you think
I
that
think they
what would have
played.
been a safe score
I
here?
think they played very slow. I mean, yeah, during the power play you
Yeah,
can't
I
afford to
think they
play
started
that
off
much.
with some urgency. Babar showed some urgency early on today, which I was happy to see that at least he was trying to do something. He stepped out against Akshay, drove a few through the covers, but Imam at the other end was just building pressure. And I said yesterday also, yesterday or day before yesterday when I came to the live that there was no point bringing back Imam. You try some new talents. Even if you lose, that's okay. But you try some new talents, and also you were not giving any chance to Kamran Ghulam. So there was no point bringing back Imam. He just
Now they will
wasted the
give him
power
in the
play.
Bangladesh game.
I
Yeah,
think they wanted some experience because if you see, Imam was doing well in Pakistan's domestic cup, so
Yeah, he
they were
scored a 150 before coming to this match.
yeah. They were seeing some
who
experience
scored a
there.
150
Imam scored in
Imam
the
in
what
the
do we call
Pakistan
that one,
domestic cricket
club
tournament
match, club match for
club
PTV.
match. Yeah,
against which bowlers?
Domestic bowlers, obviously.
domestic bowlers obviously.
Yeah, so is that the criteria to? And they expected him to score a 150 here also.
That is not, but they wanted some experience because if you see
I mean,
Pakistan,
what's to do with experience? I mean, there's already someone who is struggling with strike rate, and you push in another 82 strike rate player.
yeah, but
So we have a comment from 2 years ban
Pakistan's
that
bench, if you see Pakistan's bench strength, the Kamran Ghulam is not an opener, so they wanted someone who can complement Babar at the top. So they felt that Imam with his experience brings a lot of values in the table, but unfortunately the move wasn't that much right. So I think they Sam Ayub's injury has been hurting
Yeah, I mean,
Pakistan.
I would say Pakistan were a bit unlucky that two of their guys who could
I
have
think
provided some
Satarshi
impetus
can you
got
read the
injured.
comment from 2 years ban? He has some comments also. So yeah,
Sorry,
the
it's
first one
who,
to
not
comment
how.
today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
uske, I think for him, they've said it. जब पूछे who is best, yeah, जो भी है, तो yeah, the thing is maybe Pakistan were a bit unlucky with that, but when they lost 2 wickets, South Shakil played well, but the thing is they were too defensive, particularly Rizwan. I mean, he was too defensive, and the only time he tried to attack, he got out. Same happened with Saad. Once he tried to attack, he got out,
I
and
would say Shaw's
only
tackle was
those
better, I think, but Dizon played a lot of dot balls. I
yeah, and
think,
only those late runs from Khusdil and I think Naseem and Hadi's got some. Those just pushed them to 240 plus.
yeah,
Yeah,
obviously, because at
240
one
was
stage it was
never a
looking,
total which was threatening. Uh, Even India could have chased 270,
yeah.
275 as
But the
well.
record said that 266 was never chased in Dubai. So I think
Yeah,
Never
still
that
the
chased.
thing is, had
30 runs,
Pakistan got
they were
280,
short.
it might have been a different game because maybe
Different.
India
40,
might have had
40,
to take a
50
bit
runs
more
would have
risks
been a
in the
different
middle
game.
overs, which would have cost them some wickets.
Yeah,
But that
but if you
that is
see
why.
the Pakistan's bowling, uh, there were a lot of some freebies like Naseem, Harris. They were not bowling in the right lengths and right areas. I
Naseem,
think
I still feel bowled well in the first power play, but Shaheen, apart from the beauty of a delivery to Rohit Sharma, he lacked consistency.
apart from that, he was very very bad. I mean,
So he
Shine
told
was
that
not.
भैया भगवान ने मेरी मन्नत मान ली मैंने बोला था कोहली 50 तो कल मैं एक गरीब बच्चे को चाउमीन खिलाऊंगा दैट्स गुड एंड
That's good.
अब नहीं अब दो को खिलाऊंगा क्योंकि चार को खिलाओ भाई I think yeah. So if we start like from the Indian bowling, like what like what attracted you the most? Like what was the positive if you take out from the Indian bowling? We all know that Bumrah is not there, and the bowling is relatively inexperienced. Means not that form. With Shami also coming back from injury. So what impressed you with bowling?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
with both.
Harshit Rana also has done well in the two games. Particularly today, he bowled very well at the death. I mean, he didn't let Khushdil hit. I mean, Shami went for two sixes in the 49th over, and
Shami was
Harshit
a
bowled
little
well
bit
in the
off
last two
color
overs.
today.
Else, it could have been 260.
Shami was a little bit off color, and I feel with Aksar's emergence as a bowler in the middle overs, and even Harshit Rana, the way he has been adding variations to the attack, India is looking good. Yeah, that Jadeja, Aksar,
Yeah,
Kuldeep,
so now if
field
New
has
Zealand
a
can
very
beat
heavy
Bangladesh
bowler.
tomorrow, the last round of this last round, I mean, the last two games from this group will be just one game will be to see who loses all the three games, and the other game will be to see
But
who
the
faces
twist
who
will
in
come if Bangladesh
semifinals.
beats New Zealand.
Yeah,
But the twist will come if Bangladesh
Gaurav is saying
faces
that
New Zealand.
Bangladesh will surely beat New Zealand.
Yeah, I have an intuition that Bangladesh will surely beat New Zealand. As I have already said earlier as well, in the last T20 World Cup, that Afghanistan will beat Australia. Before the match, I was saying, before the night. So, Saptarshi will definitely know that
Yeah, I know a lot of
information
things.
I
You were
was.
saying you were already celebrating India's World Cup victory on 18 November.
No, no, no. That is not. I said. I said about the last T20 World Cup match, and this will happen again. Mark my words, because Bangladesh you can never count out. Bangladesh is not a club level team. I repeat again, Bangladesh's bowling attack and their pace attack is very very good. In
Bangladesh bowling attack is good, especially Rishad Hussain, the way he bowled.
in these
Yeah, I think they
conditions,
should drop Mushfiqur and play Mahmudullah tomorrow. Mahmudullah
yeah,
also
yeah,
provides a
yeah,
spinning option.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Bloodline Cricket has a comment that विराट कोहली to IIT बाबा तुम्हारे अंडरग्राउंड होने का समय आ गया है. मैं
Yes, this IIT Baba, I was getting a lot in the reels in Instagram. That I mean, yeah, it's just baseless, man. Yeah. Virat Kohli is a king. Who can don the king's hat? I mean, he is an undisputed king. He has proved in ODI cricket several times. Yeah.
Yeah, the only question that was remaining with Abrar would trouble him, and initially it looked that he was a bit defensive against him. And
Yeah, I think
obviously the way
Abrar was the one who troubled India the most. I think India didn't take a lot of risks against him. He bowled that
I
one
think I
pitch
would
over
say Shine
delivery to
also
Shubman.
struggled initially.
Abrar's wrist point is very much below below his height, and the way he's releasing the ball, his release points makes him much more harder to get bang bang on him. So I feel that Abrar is definitely has worked a lot in his bowling and his variations as well, because even
Absolutely.
Shreyas was not taking risk to Abrar.
Mhm. Absolutely, and I think that is the
Yeah,
one mistake Pakistan did, like playing three fast bowlers on this
I'm
track. Instead,
I'm getting
Yeah,
they
the
could have
thing is
confused.
that
gone.
the lack of a spinner. Bangladesh faced that same issue.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
needed
yeah.
another spinner, but they didn't even
Umrah's
pick in the
ball
squad.
much.
But
Maybe they're
other
unneeded,
teams
so they are
are
looking for
other teams
someone.
are also going with one spinner only. If you see England, they are also going
No,
with means
I
proper
mean the
spinner.
other group they are playing in Pakistan. Pakistan, the dynamics are entirely different. You don't need more than one
But
spinner.
somehow they need to come to Dubai, right? Once the group
Yeah,
stage
but
ends. So
yeah, so
if you
I
see South
think
Africa,
once
they are playing with Maharaj.
yeah, they will maybe pick up Shamsi
Um,
once they comes here.
In Dubai, they will definitely pick some sheep.
but Australia doesn't have any that spinner.
Yeah,
Australia has
they will
only
do it with
Zampa.
Zampa, Maxwell, and I think that
That's
guy.
what I'm
Short.
telling. Those are part timers. Means
No, no,
proper
Tanvir
spinner. If you,
Sangha is in the squad, right?
I don't think he will be given a chance. Yeah,
Who?
he is in the squad. I
He
think
will definitely play. He will definitely play if India faces Australia in Dubai.
Tanvir Sangha.
Yeah, he will definitely play.
Abrar's ball to Shubman. Yes, that was some kind of a ball. The way it turned, I thought that
It was a
Shubman
rip-up.
went a bit back foot. I think he could have played with front foot. That's what the commentators were saying.
Yeah,
But
he
I
was
think
committed. He was committed to back
he
foot.
has committed in the back foot, and I think that was after the drinks break. So maybe
Yeah,
some
yeah,
lapse of concentration.
yeah, yeah. The ball
And
was
he was
very good.
ball
The
was a
ball was
ripper. Yeah,
very good.
and I think he was having some cramps also. So I think that may have also caused some concentration lapse. I think
Who?
Shubman Gill, that ball.
Okay.
So we are waiting for Shamir to join. But anyways, and other players from Pakistan. So let's see if we have any more comments. Where is Rajat and Ashish? Rajatava. Yeah, I think they are busy today, so maybe they will join a bit later. So yeah. So any comments, Saptashi? On
No, I mean that's the last comment.
no, means your views on
Okay,
how you
so
felt the match and anything. But in the meantime, if any comments come,
Pakistan, I mean, they should be really ashamed to be honest, and they really need to introspect. Though I don't know if they will or not. I mean, 2026 is anyways T20 World Cup T20 with this kind of a team, no hope. Next ODI tournament they have 2027. It's in South Africa, and I don't know. I mean, what happened with them in the Champions Trophy? Is it that they couldn't adapt in the subcontinent conditions because they did well in South Africa, they did well in Australia, and then they came here, lost all games of the Tri Series.
they were
Okay, won
playing
against
two.
South Africa's C team, but lost the other two against New Zealand.
The
Lost the
kind
first
of
match against New
cricket
Zealand
they
and lost
play,
against India. Gone.
the kind of cricket they play in white ball cricket, Pakistan should be very, 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 very ashamed of the way they are playing. I mean, how can you play in a strike rate of less than 60? Rizwan, the way he was playing in the middle overs today,
My God, I was
I was
watching the
Yeah.
match.
bored. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, and
Like
the
I
thing is,
felt
I
like
mean,
sleeping.
he couldn't even sort of convert that. Had he slowly converted that 60 strike rate into 80,
not
85, it
even
would
rotating
still
the
have meant.
strike. He was not even rotating the strike. Look how Virat and Sreyash was playing today in the middle
Yeah,
overs. They were
they
not
never
hitting the
took the
balls in
pressure.
all balls. Yeah, you have to convert in ones into twos, twos into threes to build the pressure
And once
properly.
he got settled, that was nothing kind of a shot from Rizwan. The way he got bowled, when
Yeah,
Yeah, the
your
thing is,
catch was
he
dropped,
just lacked that power game. He tried the previous over also was dropped by Harshit. Then he tried coming down against Akshay and got out.
absolutely, I think. And Kuldeep, I think, is a nightmare, obviously. A nightmare
Kuldeep
for
is always
Pakistani batters.
nightmare of Pakistan. If you
I
see
think I
the
was seeing a record. I
best,
think in 5 matches, he has picking up 14 wickets or something. I think this
it's
was
Yeah, I
his
think
sixth
in
match,
he has 15 wickets.
15
Six
wickets.
times.
So
Yeah,
somehow they're not able to read him, which is very
yeah.
strange to me because once upon a time, Pakistani batters used to play spin very well. But now, especially the likes of Inzamam Ulaq, Yunis
I
Khan,
think the
Mohammad
next
Yusuf,
event they have to be very much careful with the selection and the kind of cricket as well which they are playing.
So we
He's
have a comment from Sara that Kohli का century मेरे शुभू ने shine की जब and also I think the shots which Shubman Gill played.
Shubman
What
Gill
are
was
your
just
thoughts on? I
Yeah,
mean, he just
Shubman Gill
released the
was
pressure
just
a generation player, man. I
because
have said earlier as well. Shubman Gill, he is the next poster boy of Indian cricket, and the way this boy has come off. I mean, yeah,
at least in ODI cricket, I don't
yeah,
the
yeah,
Test cricket he has to
yeah,
prove a lot, but in
yeah.
ODI cricket,
In ODI
absolutely.
cricket, he is the next. He is the next man. He's the next poster boy, and
Means once he settles, I think there is no way he can get out. I think,
and
and
the
it
way
required
he
a
emerges, and the way he emerges from the shadows of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, you get a lot of experience. The way you are playing with them, and you get to learn a lot. So that has helped him a lot.
absolutely, and I think that took away all the pressure. I think Shine after the ball the ripper to Rohit Sharma,
Yeah,
and
yeah. But
then the way
apart from
he
that, Shine lacked a lot of consistency. He was bowling on the leg side, bowling on the
yeah,
pads. He was trying that Yorker, but nothing was working for him.
except that pitch which he bowled to Rohit Sharma,
Yeah,
I think, which I think
yeah,
Rohit Sharma was not expecting. I would
yeah,
say
yeah.
that
It was a
that
non-playable ball. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Also, the
he
fact
was
that
not
he did, I mean, I think even Shine didn't expect the ball to land in such a way. He didn't
and
even
it's
do it in the first delivery of the over. It all of a sudden came.
absolutely, and I think if that point, I think if Pakistan could have got one more wicket, then the match could have been in a pressure
Yeah.
situation. I
Also, the
think,
fielding was pretty poor. They dropped Shubman in Harish Raw's first over. Then I
yeah,
think they
yeah.
dropped
India
Shreyas
could have
also
but
once.
I think that
taken
time,
that
I
over.
think the match was well beyond their. I think India already crossed 100 that time, if I'm not wrong.
No, when Shubman was dropped, India hadn't.
He
I
was on
mean, Shubman
35,
when
India
yeah,
was
it was
70 odd that time, 70,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
75 that
When
time.
when Shubman was dropped, I think no, I think yeah, it was 68 something like that.
Yeah, 70 odd something
and
runs.
Sir has a comment that Kohli uncle's cover drive to complete 14,000. Yes, that was some kind of a shot, I think, and I think
That was
Saptarshi also wrote in the group.
Virat
Yeah,
Kohli trademark shot. Yeah,
India on 67. That
yeah. So if somehow Australia ends up being the second team from that group, like will India purposely lose against New Zealand to avoid facing Australia in the semi-final?
I
yeah.
don't think so.
India will have all the equations in the hand, but I don't think India will lose passionately, deliberately not face Australia because India, the way they are playing, they are not fearing anyone. I am telling again, they are not fearing anyone. The kind of cricket India is playing, and as a unit, the way they are playing, they are a champion team, and they have proved today as well
The only
that they
thing which
are
I'm fearful is India's bowling because still they didn't get that pressure of when
pressure.
teams have started attacking them. So that is the
Yeah,
one thing I'm a bit worried about. But yeah, and their ability to play spin because if you see New Zealand, I would like to see how they play the likes of Santner and
yeah,
Bracewell and other
Bracewell.
players. So
Glenn
that is,
Phillips
I
is
think,
also a threat in the
Glenn
middle order.
Phillips absolutely. So that is one of the things I'm a
So
bit
India versus
worried
New
about.
Zealand will be a key battle.
It would be a good battle. But I would have said if Bumrah was here, I think India would have been on a next level. But I think
Yeah,
Shami,
surely.
Sh-
Also, I
uh,
think Shami with the new ball is not that much of a threat. He's better with the first change.
I
So he was
yeah,
struggling a bit with the new ball on the lines and lengths.
even
If
after
Bumrah
taking
had been
five
there, we
wickets
could have
in Bangladesh
taken the
match,
new
I
ball.
think we thought that he would bowl better. Now sometimes he made the ball miss the bat, but it was mostly that
स्पेशली
it
इंडिया
was not his day.
पे विकेट नहीं ले पा रहे हैं. हाँ,
Exactly,
पावर
and
इंडिया को इम्प्रूव करना होगा. Yes.
because not every team will play defensive against them and go for attacking.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is
Yeah, the
the
thing is
one
maybe
thing.
also the fact that India hasn't been able to break partnerships at times. I mean, it happened in the Bangladesh game also. Today also, Rizwan and South played for quite a significant period of time. Yeah, the fact is that couldn't make use of that partnership to score big, but not all teams will play like that. Maybe New Zealand, if Daryl Mitchell, Williamson, or
Daryl
Latham, these guys,
Mitchell, Glenn Phillips,
yeah,
Tom Latham is also great.
I think someone is having a go at Gaurav.
I don't know, man, who is.
That's one of the things. Since it's a small tournament, so just 2 3 matches more, but hopefully that weakness doesn't get exploit. Like the other teams, hopefully don't exploit that weakness of Indian team. Uh,
Yeah, I think knockouts, I mean, is a funny thing. So you just don't know what happens in the
Anything
knockouts.
can
You just
happen in
leave it.
knockout. Anything can happen in knockout, but the one who will be maintaining the composure and calmness
Yeah,
will
I
say.
mean, knockouts is not
I mean,
just skill. Yeah, so it's
and
just making.
India have all the players. If you see, Virat Kohli always played well in knockouts. Rohit Sharma in last T20 World Cup proved that he's a big match player. In the toughs against England, the ball was not coming to the bat very easily. So
Rohit and
India have
Surya Kumar Yadav.
Surya Kumar Yadav as well. So India has all the big match players, and Hardik Pandya. Everyone knows
Hardik
how
Pandya is a match winner with
how
bat
much
and ball.
valuable he is when it comes to knockouts.
Today also the way he bowled when Shami got
Yeah,
out of the field, it was incredible.
He brought India back to the game because the
yeah. He
partnership
Yes,
he got the
was
wicket
very
of
much
Babar Azam. Then
powerful.
he got
Babar
the
Azam
wicket of
was
South
looking in
Shakil.
very
Babar
good
Azam
touch
is a big
today.
player. No matter how much lead
Then he
has
got
been
the wicket
won
of South Shakil right when he was trying
And
to
Babar
counter attack.
Azam has a good record in these conditions, Dubai
in these
especially,
conditions,
where ball doesn't do much and like he has a good record. I was
my
thinking that he has
foreseeing
a,
is India, Bangladesh, Australia, and South Africa because I feel that
oh that's a strong claim.
yeah,
Bangladesh speaking,
So
because
you are
I
saying
feel
New Zealand gonna get out?
yeah, I feel that Bangladesh will beat New Zealand tomorrow.
but the thing is
No,
in
I don't
Bangladesh
think
will be
he's our
playing.
Subradip. No, he's not our Subradip. I don't think so.
Okay, that's good. Come on, guys, we were expecting more comments today. I think all are busy watching the highlights or what?
Yeah, they were all enjoying Kohli's masterclass, the 82nd century.
And Kohli, man, like whether he's out of form or in form, like what, like I don't want to know that what brings the best out of it when it comes plays against
Kohli,
Pakistan. Like
Kohli, Kohli is
I think
never.
Pakistan
Kohli
team
was
must be
never
also
out.
wondering that
Kohli was never out of form, man. Yeah, the way
means
Kohli has been.
in Test cricket,
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel that Kohli was never out of form because the way he has been timing the ball, the way he has been watching the ball is very crucial to judge a player whether he is in touch or not. It is always about rhythm because if you get the rhythm, you will get the momentum as well. And if you get the momentum, you will always score runs, no matter in which opposition. So for Kohli, it was all about getting the momentum because he was not getting the runs because he was not getting the momentum and kind of touch which is needed. So sometimes it's happened to big players. So I feel that Kohli needs to work on this as well, and he has worked very well because
yeah.
the
Hopefully
calmness.
that form comes back in Test matches also post
Yeah.
Champions Trophy and
Yeah, test matches I
absolutely
feel it's a different ball game because test matches you have to be very much cautious of the
patient.
new balls as well and the pitches
Hmm.
and so I feel that that is a different ball game. But in ODIs, Virat was
ODIs
never
he was
out.
never no ODIs he was never out of form
He was never
because
out of form. It was a one. It was just a one match and a one knock which was written today.
even he scored a 50 in Ahmedabad also. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could tell that he had faced some issues against spin. He got
Actually,
out twice against Rashid.
people tend to forget that ODIs are happening a very much less in today's time. So I feel that people tend to forget what the format is, and they tend to mix the format. So I feel that Kohli is in very good touch, and I feel he should bat at a very steady strike rate because once you get to settle in, you have to be very much cautious about the which bowler to target. The way today he has proved as well. He was targeting Shaheen Shah Afridi. He was
Shine
targeting
Harry Straw especially.
yeah.
Harry Straw,
So
I think he has a special love affair from with him.
so he
The,
learned that the role clarity is very much important. Which bowler to target. So that was very much impressive from Kohli, and this is what you want from the senior players when you are in a big tournament, big game, big occasions. So big
Absolutely.
big player has to step up.
Yeah, so where's the comments? I think it's Sara
That's
and
what is that's what is bothering me. Like today, we're expecting lot more views and comments.
Yeah, the 82nd Sunday the king plays. The king has
yeah,
arrived.
yeah. I mean India will also get a good rest now. They will have the next game on Sunday, so a week's time.
That too on Sunday. Yeah.
विराट अंकल आज जल्दी ऑफ द मार्क हो गए फर्स्ट मैच में 11th बॉल पे
हम्म,
हुए थे
वो प्रेशर में आ गए थे. I
यही
think the
मैं बोल
last
रहा
match
हूँ
also he could have played taken his time. I think there was no need to play that shot. I think because
या
yeah, like
यही
grounded
मैं बोल
and
रहा था कि टारगेट करना बहुत जरूरी है किस बॉलर को करना है और कब करना है
I think that was a mistake. I think by Virat last match
या
because today he saw that no need to go aerial of spinners when you're able to play comfortably the fast bowlers.
Yeah, and I mean he didn't take a single risk against Abrar. I think against Khushdil also he was pretty quiet. Then when Shaheen
Yeah,
came, he started coming down the ground, chipping him over
I think
mid order.
the ball which he hit for century. I think that was the only ball he hit for boundary against spinner. I think if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
and Virat is a player who needs momentum and touch. The way he has
Hmm.
been in this much touch, mark my words, Virat is going to get another 100. If not in New Zealand, maybe in semi-final, you can see another 100 because
And I think hmm,
he's not a player who will hit just 100 and is just keep silent. He is not that kind of a player. He's a player who is always consistent when it comes to ICC tournaments. You can see
and I
in
think these pitches will not. I thought that these pitches will not suit him much because the kind of player he is, he likes ball coming to the bat. I'm just wondering if Virat Kohli played in Pakistan, how many centuries we could have got from him.
yeah. In the
Yeah,
pitches
I mean
like
the kind of pitch
Rawalpindi,
that was there
Karachi,
yesterday.
mm,
Absolutely.
in the pitches
And I
like Rawalpindi, Karachi, Virat would have scored 5, 6 centuries if he was
no
playing on
five
that course.
six you cannot have because the maximum number of matches you can play is five. But yeah,
5 centuries. Yeah. So that pitches was a Pakistan pitches was a very much disaster. I mean, how can you expect these kind of high scoring matches? These kind of pitches, 250, 260, are the ideal matches for the ODI cricket to watch. Virat
Virat
Kohli
Kohli
did not,
short to
Yeah,
not
yeah. When
respond.
Shaheen came back 40 seconds, well, he stepped out first ball and hit him
That
on
was
the
I
yes,
nose.
was
yes, yes.
I was talking that you need some kind of stature to hit him that and tell him that you belong to here. So that is main important because
I
you
think
have to
Shubman Gill also played one step down the track. Shubman Gill, that was
yeah
also some
Yeah, he
shot.
stepped out and hit
I
him
think some
straight.
of the drives which he played against Shine Afridi, that made my day.
you have to
People would tell
you
that
have to
it's
take down the bowler. You have to take down the bowler. You can't get settled the bowler in
people
because
would tell that it's Virat century, but the way Shubman Gill played of Shine Afridi, that was treat to
Virat
watch.
also mentioned in the post match, if you see with the way openers are getting the
Absolutely,
platform
Rohit
right.
Sharma, he just got
Yeah,
20, but
that's.
that 20 runs
I
are
mean,
very vital.
yeah,
People
when you are
should not
chasing
forget that
240,
one also.
had India
Even in the last game, even in the
had
last
India
game,
got just 40 runs of
it
the
was
first
very
10
close.
overs, it means 200 of 40 overs, so the required rate has would have been 5. And then you needed to take more risks in the middle overs, which means you have to take that extra added risk. But once you are getting 70, 80 of those first 10 overs,
Is
it's
Mr.
just
Wolf got a
it's
message?
just
His
play
message
test
got
cricket in the normal
retracted.
cricket.
Yeah, Rohit Sharma actually set the platform right for the middle overs, middle order batsmen, and
Today people were stressed out whether VK would get his century, but cricket is a team sport. We should stop beefing individuals. Does it matter who scored what as long as the team wins?
No, no, no. The way he played today, he deserved a century in my view. And
the way he played, even the commentators were saying, if you see Robs, Suresh, and all the commentators of Star was also saying that Virat deserved the century, and he deserved, man. The way he has been building the innings Not many people can build and maintain that
And
composure.
the conversion rate, I think he is
Yeah,
best to none. I think once he
yeah,
gets a
yeah,
50, I think he will go 100. I think if
yeah.
I don't know about
If you see Virat's strike rate as well in the last 51 to 100 rate, he has been accelerating
wonderful.
way higher. So no one can match that consistency. So he deserved 100.
Need this form in the England series. Yeah,
Absolutely, I
that's
think.
yeah, that's a bit later. I think it's in
That's a
June.
bit
So
different ball game, musical traveler.
yeah, Test
But
cricket will be a
hopefully,
different. I mean,
Yeah,
even in the Test, even when we did the Champions Trade preview, I said that Test cricket and white ball are different. The
different
areas
balls.
where Virat struggles in Test cricket, like edging it to while trying to play that outside of ball, will not happen a lot of times in ODI cricket. It may happen when he comes maybe in the first or second over someday if the first wicket falls too early, but
no, today
else it
came with
will be.
sixth
Actually,
over,
what
but
happens in June,
Yeah,
in
but
yeah,
the
still,
month of June?
mostly these days, and the way Shubman and Rohit starts attacking, the team will remove the slips, and so that risk is
exactly,
mostly nullified. I
exactly.
mean, very few times people will place 2, 3 slips against him in ODI cricket. So
Yeah, the
him
way
edging
Shubman
it,
and Rohit are setting the tone for the middle order batsmen, and
It's
it helps Virat as well. It is helping Virat as well. What I mean to carry this momentum to
absolutely
India.
he will carry this momentum for sure.
We all are hoping.
Sometimes a bit of form in one format also helps you in other format. We have seen that. So uh, just getting the game time is also very
I
important.
thought Virat played in the air on
On
84.
84, मुंह में
yeah,
गोटी आ
I
गया
think he
था.
hit straight down the ground. It just fell over the fielder.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
It
Bro,
was
my
no man.
previous
It
comment.
was in no man's land. Yeah.
Virat Kohli shot to shine. Oh, we have taken that comment. So now the fresh mentality. Absolutely, and that was I think the difference between the way Indian batters played in the power play versus the way Pakistan batters played in the power play. That was a huge, huge difference, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are getting a bit of comments. So
I feel that
Yeah, surely. I mean, that
fresh mentality is needed because Virat was always a fresh.
yeah,
Gaurav and
Gaurav
Kohli
comes
from
once
replay.
in a
Okay,
decade. I think this is the last time he's coming before IPL. Maybe he will come if Mumbai manages to win some games.
Thank you, musical traveler. Yeah, my form is also back.
and also when Hardik came to bat, all of us thought that
Yeah,
the moment
I
he
mean,
will
whose
snatch
plan
up
was
the
it to
moment.
send the century destroyer?
Gambhir, maybe.
The no Hardik was never that much adamant to restrict Virat century. He was always
But it looked very means no, yeah, not that,
He
but
was stepping out against Shaheen every ball, and
he was out
was
against
going to
Sky.
finish the match. If you remember one match in West Indies, there was happening. He didn't let
I mean, he
Tilak
didn't let
Verma.
Rahul
Tilak
score that
Verma.
100 in Chennai in
He
World Cup
didn't let
2023.
Tilak
He
Verma to
didn't let
complete
Tilak
his.
score 50 in the
50
Caribbean
in the
in
West Indies,
2023.
He
Caribbean.
didn't let
Then I
Tilak
think
Verma to complete
even
his
in
half
IPL, he
century.
have done this a couple of times, as far as I remember.
It was in his
People were
DNA.
desperately wanting Hardik to get out pathetic. This is why Australia remains the best team in history. But here, people are too much obsessed with individuals.
That is not the case, Mr. Wolf. I believe that the way Virat was playing today and the class which he has shown, he has deserved 100, and everyone wanted that. And that is not about obsessing with any individuals. Even if there was any other player like Rohit Sharma or KL Rahul, we have said that as well. But yeah, you are right that Hardik's out was people cheering. That was pathetic because
Yeah,
he's a
that's surely pathetic. I mean,
man.
people
Because
cheering for
But normally we see that
someone in their
when
own
a
team's
wicket,
players.
yeah. But normally we see this with the entire ground. Normally a wicket when a wicket goes down and when Kohli comes to back bat, normally the crowd starts cheering a lot,
yeah, yeah,
which
yeah.
shouldn't happen actually because you should be worried.
Even if you see Shaheen, Shaheen was bowling wide balls. If you see,
Yeah,
Maybe he
when
was trying
Virat
to
was
do a
throwing
Suraj
wide,
Gandiv here.
absolutely. I think
should have sent Kale in the perfect team man.
yes.
Kale man, Kale. Kale was having a lunch, I guess. Sorry, dinner.
So 2 years ban is countering the argument. He's saying that what happens, bro? If India is winning the match, what is complete?
Mr. Wolf, what matters, bro? If India is winning the match, what is complete to century?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
asking that what is wrong in
nothing
completing a century. I think India is most probably qualified to the semi-final. So the pressure,
Yeah,
the point of run rate is also not there, to the
yeah.
best of my knowledge. Unless
No,
India
India have already
loses,
qualified because I think
unless
is there
India
any
loses terribly against
no
New
no
Zealand, I
even
don't
if
think.
India loses badly to New Zealand, how does it stand? India have two wins, so then
India
New
have
Zealand
two
have
wins.
two or three
India
wins.
have two wins, and Bangladesh will have one win, and
No,
Pakistan will have
the
one.
only scenario can be if Bangladesh beats New Zealand tomorrow and New Zealand beats India tomorrow and Bangladesh beats Pakistan, then all three will be
So
tied on two
I
wins
think
each.
I think calculators have come out in Pakistan now,
Yeah, I think
as
RCB
usual.
fans should send
I
it to
think the way I have
Pakistan straight now.
predicted, I think the way I have predicted, Pakistan will definitely lose to Bangladesh, and
I
Bangladesh will
think it is
definitely
the I think in if you talk about ICC ODI tournaments, I think it is the quickest exit, I would say. So the way means they held those opening ceremonies in Lahore and Karachi and those airports and all, like all those
That's why there was never an ICC tournament in Pakistan. There was last in long before 1992, if I am not wrong.
No, in
1996.
1996, 1992 was
1996.
1992 was
1992 was
down under.
Australia.
Yeah,
1996
Australia,
was
yeah.
1996, the final was in Pakistan, I think, where Sri Lanka beat
yeah.
Australia. It was
So
in Karachi or Lahore.
Yes.
long time.
I
There was
think there
long
were that
time.
time it was some political tensions were there, so I think maybe Australia refused to go to Sri Lanka. I've heard. I need to verify that one. But Sri Lanka were also supposed to host, but yeah, I need to
Yeah,
check
the
that fact.
semi-final was in Eden, that infamous semi-final where the crowd set the stands to fire.
And calmly trying.
Yeah,
And those days when Tendulkar, I think, got out on 60 or something, of stumped of Jayasuriya.
yeah. I mean, the match that set a lot of speculations. People speculated a lot of things behind the
I think
scenes
that much
happening.
only costed, I think, Kambli's career mostly, and later
Yeah, because Kamli
Azharuddin's
is a very good player. He in the era of Sachin, Saurabh, and with Dravid, he was one of the
wasted
underrated players.
wasted
Hidden
talent,
gem.
wasted talent.
He was one
I
of the
think
hidden
Mr.
gems.
Wolf has just is just going after VK now. VK plays for
Mr.
milestones.
Wolf is very much going adamant, man. Yeah, VK plays for milestones. I don't see Mr. Wolf. He plays for milestones because if he plays for milestone, he was never playing out of his natural game in the final of the last T20 World Cup. If you see, uh, so
Absolutely.
so yeah, you have to respect the conditions as well.
Pallav Mush is also Kohli satisfied by that.
Pallav is also saying
Pallav
that.
is one of our regular viewers. He has come quite often.
Mm, So I'm not getting that. If Virat gets out on 90 and India wins, is that would have been better. So because if you remember one instance, Virat was looking for a double, but Akshay Patel told that like आप ही strike में रहिए. If you remember. So
2 years
I
ban is.
don't think. Yeah, I think we don't need to be that much critical. I think today anything the yeah I would agree that India could have finished at least 10 overs ago. But since the run rate is out of equation now, since they won both the matches, I don't think if
इसको
they
बस
Yeah,
won
अपने 100 से
we are
मतलब है.
definitely qualified. इसको
if,
बस
if they
अपने
won
आफ्टर
10,
9
10
पल्लव
balls
तुम्हारे
remaining
कहने से
also,
घंटा कुछ नहीं होता.
if they won 10 balls ago also,
Pallav
I don't think
Pallav
it
was
mattered.
2 years ban is fighting, man.
After 90, he was just playing for his 100, nothing else.
So what is the problem in that? That's what I'm asking. I
Yeah, I
think
mean,
he hardly after
yeah, I mean,
90
the
he
team has won. Maybe he just wants his hundreds. Maybe he just wants to get to that elusive landmark of 100 centuries, but not he's not costing the team. So yeah, so now it's gone into a mini battle in the comment section. Same goes for you also. Park bully, nothing else.
man he is not from Pakistan.
No, no, he is saying that Virat is a Pak bully, but it is not that. Virat has proved himself in the last T20 World Cup final as well, and he has
South
proved himself
Africa,
several times. Say, if you see last World Cup in
Champions Trophy.
South Africa, he has proved against in New Zealand as well, which he has scored his 50th ODI 100 in Wankhede
Yeah, I mean
Stadium.
in the World Cup also, I think he missed 100 in the World Cup where he got out on 95
Sri Lanka,
against
Sri Lanka, Sri
Henry.
Lanka,
No,
Sri
no,
Lanka also.
against New Zealand in that Dharmashala game.
He missed against Sri Lanka also. He
No, Sri
scored
Lanka,
out
I
on
think he got out on 80 or 81, so that is not exactly
81.
89,
missed.
89. No, no, no,
Okay,
89 or
89.
something.
Gill got out on 81, I think, in that match.
Gill got on
No,
it.
Gill
Got on.
got out on 91, I think. 90s. Gill got.
Oh, okay, okay.
We need to
Yeah,
check
he
that.
was
But
right.
yeah,
Gill
he
was on
And he got
91.
out on 88 in that Chennai game also, Australia.
85, 85, 86.
Yeah,
Hazelwood.
Yeah.
absolutely. We missed several 90s and 80s, so that is not the case.
Guys,
So
relax.
there's a mini battle going on parallelly apart from the India Pakistan
Guys,
distraction.
guys, guys,
Guys,
relax.
please
Please don't
discuss
fight.
about the India-Pakistan
CSK
match.
से भी तेरी क्यों जीतता है
I think,
पल्लव
see, we cannot change.
पल्लव ऑस के खिलाफ so Pallav he's saying that Kohli is Oscar boss, which also Star Sports I think put that tag during the BGT Oscar boss.
Yeah, I think he has 7 centuries, I think, down under. I think the most. No, I think he had 6, but yeah, he scored one at birth. So yeah,
T20 वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल में वो तो ओडीआई नॉक था.
Kohli, Australia club a cup winning.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया के खिलाफ एक कप विनिंग नॉक बता दे आउट ऑफ सबकॉन्टिनेंट.
आउट ऑफ
2019,
सबकॉन्टिनेंट का क्या लॉजिक होता है? आई मीन ये ये वर्ल्ड कप में वर्ल्ड कप
2019 World Cup, 2019 World Cup,
2016 वर्ल्ड कप he also played with
No, he's
2016.
that's why he's saying out of subcontinent.
Okay,
2019,
2019.
2019 World Cup. I think he scored 70 or something,
No, it's not 70. It was some 80 odd.
80 odd.
Out of subcontinent is not a context here because in World Cup is a World Cup. No matter, and an ICC event is an ICC event. No matter where it is happening.
I don't know how
Here,
much he has played against Australia to that too in out of subcontinent. I don't remember the
yeah,
last time. I think 2015 comes to my
Is,
mind.
is Pallav a Dhoni fan? If we can confirm.
better
Yes,
Dhoni.
that is I think some of the things. Yeah, overseas century. That is some of the points people raise.
Overseas century. I also feel that overseas century has nothing to do
Yeah, I think
because
that's also. I mean, as it's for Kohli, it's for Dhoni also. That over. I mean, people who don't like Dhoni now come with their overseas. But that also, I think he has got most overseas man of the series. Yeah, I
man of the
know
series.
he's got out in 80s or 90s sometimes. He's not got an overseas 100 and
He
some
has
jokes
got
also say that.
lot of 50s. He has got 50s
See,
in
important
overseas.
knocks are
Yeah,
important. If a player gets out on 99 or 98, that doesn't mean the player hasn't achieved a lot, and
Exactly.
doesn't mean the
yeah, that's
player
the thing. I mean, people, I think
wasn't good.
mostly think 100 is the landmark, but if you score
Yeah,
99, it doesn't
everyone
become
are obsessed with the
a very
milestone.
bad knock compared to
Sometimes
100.
good 40s are also important
Yeah, sometimes
in
some
overseas.
90s are World Cup winning 90s, and we can see in Gautam Gambhir and Shubman will also prove that in BGT 2021. So sometimes
Even today's match, it was 46, but that laid the foundation.
that laid the foundation in the middle overs. Yeah. So I feel that milestone obsession is not a good thing because but it doesn't mean that you are playing bad or haven't achieved a lot because your the way you are playing and your style of playing is most important and what you have achieved is a byproduct of it. What I feel.
और इस तुम जैसे सीएसके फैंस की वजह से मैं सीएसके पे बना हूँ दूसरे प्लेयर
Parallel
को
battles going on
हेट देता है.
CSK fans
This
की
is I
वजह
think
से.
the culture which is very much toxic if you talk about.
Yeah, I feel that IPL, apart from doing good in the international arena, there are some parallel battles going on with the fans.
Fan clubs. Rohit
Yeah,
fan
there's a
club,
lot of fan clubs,
Kohli
Rohit
fan
fan
club.
club, Kohli fan club, Dhoni
He is
fan
not
club.
good actually
Yeah,
because I doubt that If these
Yeah, I
three
think
meet
since the
together,
since the inception of the IPL, there has been this divide and rule sort of thing in Indian cricket.
not from the
There's
start, especially when
yeah, I mean
these three rose to
yeah, I mean
prominence
special
and fame,
yeah, I mean since the last 10 years or something, I've seen Rohit fans hating
especially
Kohli,
the
Kohli
last,
fans hating Dhoni, Dhoni
especially the
fans
last
hating
10
Rohit,
years.
Dhoni fans
Because
hating
there,
Kohli.
If we talk about
even some
2008,
people,
where was Rohit and where was Kohli?
even
No,
some people
yeah,
were supporting Pakistan. Some Dhoni fans were supporting Pakistan today. I was really shocked. I mean, man, how can you support Pakistan?
that's
Yeah, and
shameful, I think.
even seen some Rohit fans when I think Rohit wasn't getting the captaincy, Kohli was the captain in 2021. They were celebrating when Pakistan defeated India by 10 wickets. They were saying that yeah, that's the right thing. Now Kohli will be sacked of captaincy and Rohit will get it.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
some different ideologies which
And they were
people have come
celebrating
out.
when Rohit got a zero against Shaheen because it will hamper Kohli's captaincy record.
Yeah,
Kohli tried his best that much also, but yeah, unfortunately the dew came and all.
Yeah, I think also he was not in a very good form in that time. He struggled. Maybe in a good form, he could have taken that score from 150 to maybe 170 also.
And that time, the politics and all that also contributed. I think he didn't get the chance also to hit that match because the way others were getting out, he didn't had any option to just to stay at the strike. Wickets were
yeah.
continuously falling from the other end,
Wickets were falling for the continuously in the other end. If you say, and Kohli has to respect the conditions as well.
and
So
when the time came, unfortunately, he couldn't connect.
Yeah. But still, I think India bowled pretty badly. I mean, it was not a score to lose
That,
by 10 wickets.
no, that time Dew came. I think Dew was a big factor in that
But still, I
tournament,
mean,
if you
10
remember.
wickets is a pretty poor thing, I think. They could have at least picked up 2, 3 wickets. And I mean, these two guys, Babar and Rizwan, you lose to them by 10 wickets. I
Because
mean,
you
now
see,
looking back
the
years
the
down
caliber
the
of
line.
the caliber of Babar and Rizwan, they couldn't even chase 120 in a T20
And
game
it's
against
not like
India.
India didn't have the bowlers. They had Bhuvi, Bumrah, Shami. All three
They
were
had the
there.
bowlers, but those conditions were not for. I think
also
150
the
was
team
too less,
selection was
too
also
less.
the team selection was also not at the par which currently the team selection committee is doing because there were a lot of blunders like playing Dinesh Karthik and playing
No, no,
Kedar Yadav.
Dinesh Karthik wasn't there
Dinesh
in
Karthik was
2021.
not in the 2021.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, it was Rishabh Pant. Yeah, Rishabh Pant.
No,
Rishabh
Rishabh Pant
Pant
I think played well in the Pakistan match. Means yeah,
Yeah,
once he
still I
got
think
out,
against Rizwan and Babar, I mean, he couldn't take
he
a single
played
wicket. I
played
feel India lacked the performance in
yeah
the
he
bowling.
played well
Maybe
and but the kind of temperament you need in the middle it was missing from him
I would
because
say that is one bad day at the office, and
yeah
mostly
yeah,
like
yeah, surely.
so 2 years man is selling that after Virat Dhoni is my favorite player,
Dhoni is
but
my favorite player,
अगर
but
कोहली
अगर
को कोई ऐसा
कोई
बोलेगा
ऐसा
तो मुझे बोलना पड़ता है
बोलना
इंडिया
पड़ता है इंडिया
जीत
जीत
के गए
गए
उसमें भी
उसमें
चिक चिक.
जीत चिक चिक so
Absolutely,
yeah
yeah.
some
This
people are
this
very
we
much
should
obsessed
avoid at least.
yeah
If India is winning, I think we shouldn't be targeting.
Yeah, so I think slowly it's coming to the end of the live. So tomorrow, Bangladesh versus New Zealand, Gaurav has already sent his predictions. Abhishek?
I have already said Bangladesh is going to
New
win and
Zealand, New Zealand,
Bangladesh will win
because the kind of form New Zealand is in. If you see their bowlers, their batters, the fielding, Bangladesh
And I
can
think
easily.
ODI is a very good format for New Zealand, like India, because most of the batters
But
like this 50-over format.
if you remember
yeah
last time they
New
met, I
Zealand
think
is in
Bangladesh
good form
won
New
in
Zealand is
Yeah,
in
but
2017.
good form New Zealand
2017 Pakistan also defeated India, so times have changed 8 years.
New Zealand is in good form. I respect that, but Bangladesh is not
What would
a
be the
good
yeah?
team.
What would be
You
ideal for Bangladesh is to like I think ball and mm, chase the target like the way they did in 2017. Like
Also, the match is in Rawalpindi, so if New Zealand put a massive total,
my God,
Bangladesh don't have that. I mean, firepower in the middle order to chase down huge
but
totals.
they
I mean,
have the
Rawalpindi is
I
the
don't
worst place
know.
where Bangladesh could have got the game. Had it been in Dubai, I would have said Bangladesh and have
but
a good
Favorites,
Bangladesh
chance.
has
no.
the bowling. But
Their
Bangladesh
spin is
has the
their spin
bowling
is
clear
nullified then.
advantage.
Yeah, but in Rawalpindi, you don't get a lot of pace. You neither get bounce, you neither get spin. Rawalpindi is
See,
one of the
Bangladesh
flattest decks in
itself has
Pakistan.
lot of selection issues. How can you drop a player of the caliber of Litan Das and play a useless guy like Shomo Sarkar? I have never seen this guy. 10 years I am seeing him. I've never seen this guy
Yeah,
perform,
I
and
think
you
I'm
drop
seeing him
Litan
since
Das.
20. I'm
Yeah,
seeing him since
Nitin's
2015
exclusion
ODI
was
World Cup.
very much
Hmm.
I
concerning.
don't know why
I
this
think
guy is picked.
Shomo played well in one of the West Indies series in December, and then he was picked up.
And
Yes, how can you drop a player of the quality of
Bangladesh's
Litan
real
Das?
sensation, the upcoming
And
sensation
also
is,
last day they didn't play Mahmudullah, who is one of their best players in ICC tournaments.
I think
Uh,
Mamadullah will come
And
in.
there, I think the captain g- gives some useless statement, and they should really step up to that.
and then I think when you have got Tanzim Sakib, that
Tohid,
guy, he
Tohid
got
Hridaya.
pace. No, I'm saying Tanzim Sakib, the pacer who got
He
four
is a
out in the
good bowler.
T20. Yeah, but
Yes.
you should have used him in the power play rather than bringing him in the middle. I think
I think
Mustafizur is a
one
bit
change
suited
I
to
will
bowling
like
late.
to bring. I will bring Nahid
Also,
Rana in tomorrow's game.
yes,
Also,
why you're
Nahid
not going
Rana,
with
he's an X
Naid
factor.
Rana?
Yeah,
I
Absolutely.
mean, he was the one who won them the test in Pakistan and Indian
I
West
will
Indies
definitely
also.
bring Nahid
The
Rana
thing
for
is that if you
tomorrow.
bring Naid Rana, you cannot drop Taskin. He's an experienced
I will drop
campaigner.
No, I
Mustafizur.
think
Mus-
I
I will
think that
drop
Mustafizur is an
then they need to
experienced
drop
campaigner.
then they need
I,
to drop Sakib, Tanzim Sakib.
I will drop Mustafizur. I will drop Mustafizur. I will
I
never
will drop
drop.
Tanzim Sakib because Tanzim Sakib, Mustafizur has that variations maybe which are required to pick us
Yeah,
some
also
wicket.
but I think Mustafizur has lacked color in the last few years. He's not that same Mustafizur which he was 6 7 years back.
And also, where is the spin apart from Mehdi Hassan and
Yeah, I
I
think
believe that
after
we
Shakib's
have to
Riyad?
say
retirement,
that Rawalpindi has not been that much helpful for the bowlers. I believe that if bowlers are bowling in the right areas and the right lengths, it will always give them
in
wickets.
Rawalpindi, I think it's going to be really difficult for Bangladesh. I mean, if they
But if
bat second, they have
Bangladesh beats New Zealand tomorrow, then the it will open up. The group A B will open up.
yeah,
Then
Pakistan will also support Bangladesh.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Pakistan. If New Zealand wins tomorrow, Pakistan is out.
Yeah,
If New Zealand wins tomorrow, then Pakistan New Zealand are through.
India,
no,
New
India,
Zealand.
New Zealand are through.
Sorry, Pakistan, India, New Zealand are through. Yes, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, so I think mostly that's it.
I think this week we will be getting mostly our semi-finalists.
This week the tournament will be over, right? The group stage will be over by
No,
next
it will be
Sunday.
over on second March.
Yeah, that's next Sunday.
Second is I think Monday. I think
No, second is Sunday, right? 28th is Friday.
Second is Sunday.
Yeah,
second is Sunday.
that's
Okay,
what
okay,
it is.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's 6 games and I think six, no, it's 5 games, right? Yeah, it's five
Hmm.
games and so 7 more games to go.
So yeah, before since we don't have any more comments, like what is the game you're looking forward the most? If I say to
Yeah, I
both
think
of you.
that group games will be exciting. If Australia can somehow manage to beat South Africa and then England manage to beat Afghanistan, then England versus South Africa can be a virtual knockout.
I am
Australia,
looking.
Afghanistan is the one I'm looking forward to the
I am
most.
looking
Australia
for.
Afghanistan will be later on.
I am looking for Afghanistan versus Australia game because
Same.
the way South Africa is playing, South Africa will definitely clinch the first spot, and it will be
Because
Afghanistan versus Australia game, which will be the winner. They will join up South Africa.
there's a possibility Australia loses both the games
Yeah,
and England loses both the games, then it may yeah.
Afghanistan might sail through.
So yeah, we can hope for. The thing is that Pakistan pitches are killing the fight because for the
Yeah, Pakistan
subcontinent bowlers.
they will help for the spinners like Rashid Noor.
No,
Them.
yeah, and that is killing the fight. Like with
That is
the
fine.
specialty of the subcontinent bowlers. That's the issue. I feel.
That is the issue.
I think Afghanistan are a bit unlucky that they got their games in Pakistan. They would have loved to play on this Dubai pitch with their spin attack. But yeah, that's how the thing goes.
Unless they come in semi-final.
Yeah. So I think
So
that's it.
that's it. Yeah, I think we are well past like close to 1 hour, and yeah. Saptarshi, any final comments, and we can then or both,
Yeah.
and then we can. believe.
Yeah, so if Gaurav's prediction somehow comes true tomorrow, so I'm saying it on air, Gaurav will just give a treat to everyone in the group.
Sure, sure,
Yeah,
sure. Bangladesh and New Zealand will definitely
And our
give.
audience are also, I think, though it's just one watching, you guys can later on see the recording. So you guys will make sure that Gaurav gives a treat to everyone.
Definitely,
makes sense.
definitely.
Yeah,
Okay, it's a good life.
yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and
Okay,
see
bye
you.
bye. Good night.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks.